Recording in progress.
Every day, everywhere in the world, people wake up, get dressed, and head off to make a living, following the path they've chosen. But deep down inside, there's always a desire for a better way, a simpler way, a legitimate way to make more money, have more free time, and enjoy life rather than just work until we die. We have found a 100% legitimate, inexpensive, logical system with a valuable product and real-time commissions. Generate income with just a cell phone and an internet connection from anywhere at any time. Get started now, get paid now. Do you look for ways to make more money? Ask for info and we will send you more information. Let's talk.
Get to talk this evening. I want to welcome everybody out tonight, morning, afternoon, whenever this should catch you. I'm your friend to be able to contact anybody that's coming to see what's going on here, and really for those that are looking for a better way, looking for a choice, looking for some options, that we provide those to you. So getting excited to be here. I'm a corporate America guy that's been transformed and transitioned, if you will, to the networking space, and so glad that I've had a chance and an opportunity to be around such wonderful people that made this transition so wonderful. You know, a big part of it is that I was in the corporate America. I got into business and started a business back in the 2000s, lost everything in 2008. So our family was, you know, I can't say victims, because if you understand what's going on, you know how to play the game, right? And so we're in this economic turmoil that now has been birthed and has brought on some new technology. So we're going to talk about what's happening and what's new in the world today, and how you and I can participate here without fear and retribution from the marketplace, and learning how to make money work for you in this space. So again, I want to welcome everybody out. Again, if you could go to Sister Wandlin Pill's page and grab the stream and then, you know, spread it out. Let's get this word out here, because this tsunami and this wealth transfer is going to happen with or without us. We just happen to be here at the table and wanting to share it with others. So let's talk about where we are and where you are and where everybody is in their life right now. I wish we could have some honest conversations. You know, some honest conversations about what we're doing. Most friends and family don't talk about real stuff, right? Let me say it another way. We don't get into the deepness of the things that can have some impact on life later on. And when you have mentors that will let you know you're going to pay a price, you're going to pay a price now or later, but you will pay a price, then it's good to try to take some action, so then that price you have to pay is not so bad, because there will be a price to pay. Because where you are in your life right now will determine the people you're around, the books that you read, the influences, your church. There's a lot of different things that come into play on the moves and the decisions that you make, right? And so if you're understanding how money works and where you are in this chasm here, we're saying how, let me see what I can do, what I can do different. Let's see what I can absorb, and let's see if my mind can be reconditioned. If I could just change, if I could just change just a little bit. Can I just change just a little bit? Can I be open to some information that I did not know? Is that all right? So we're going to talk about that, just to let you know that we all grew up, a lot of us, many of us, 95% or more, exchanging time for money. That is a way, but it's not the way. It's not the best way. It is a way, though. It's a way to get started. It's a way to keep going right now and to use it to fuel you to get to the other side. And if you have some, you know, some extra skill sets, one of the challenges about educated people, we are the worst. I'm not saying everybody's not educated. I'm just saying intellectual, the worst. I am the worst. Trying to figure out something that I've not been conditioned to learn or been conditioned to be trained on, to accept. And so we've been over here punching that clock, exchanging time for money, and we're going to run out of time and run out of money, and nobody told the truth. So we're just trying to holler at you. You don't have to listen, but we want to let you know. Do you know you can get fired today or tomorrow, and your employer will have your job, your thing will be posted so fast, your head will be spinning. And you'll be mad because you have someone else controlling your life and the decisions that you make. And so all we're doing here, and we do this 7 days a week to say, hey, y'all, let's see how the wealthy play, and let's see if we have a chance to play on that side. Let's see how this residual income and this passive income work. Even though we may have a job, how can I use the money that I have and play in this space, in this group economics, this cooperative economics, this thing where I got a few extra dollars, where can I put them dollars? It's not how much you make, it's not how much you keep, it's how you keep it. And we've been missing out all this time, y'all. And you know how you know you're missing? If you have not had a wealth transfer in your family. How many, if we was just to do a poll, I don't want nobody telling themselves, but how many, because we got to tell the truth sometime, right? How many families have had wealth transfers so that the next generation does not have to start over? If you've had a wealth transfer in your family, say me. I'm looking for some me's. Where's the chat box here? I'm looking for some me's. Anybody, just holler at your boy. Just say, listen, man, we've been wealth transferring, and and we waving our hands like we just don't care. I don't see any. Right, because we didn't understand the money game. We didn't understand how to make our money make money, and so we've been chasing the money that we will never catch. And so now all we're doing is saying, oh man, listen, if there's another way that we can do some stuff, I got these dollars and I can maximize them. Yeah, so I get to maximize them and say, if I can play over here on this right-hand side with this residual income and passive income, I want to learn how to do that. So all we're saying here is that, man, okay, if I got $20, $50, $100, $200, $300, and I know that's not my harvest, it's just my seed, where can I put it? Oh, where can I put it? Ooh, raise your hand now, where can I put it? Y'all know y'all want to put it somewhere, right? And so we're finding out this economic thing that we're going to talk about tonight. It's a way where you can put it there and you can give it some time to multiply. You're going to be just fine. Can you imagine working in group economics where everybody is turning their money into money, but turning their money instead of just money, but turning it into assets. And then those assets produce income. And then that income can produce more assets so that you're paying for things with assets and not just your wages. Man, it's a magical thing here. And we've missed that. Man, I come from an educated family, exhausting, brilliant. Ooh, I talked to Dr. Best. I got 100 years of education in the family. You can stick your chest out. Man, we got some degrees going back to the early 1900s. Man, but if I could trade it for some freedom. Man, it's a thing about some freedom. I hope you can feel what we're saying here. So let's talk about what we're doing and what Gold Standard Partners and what this gentleman, Joseph Haidt, has done for everybody to say, if we could play on this other side with high rewards and low risk, and get into the highest echelon in money movement. Oh, would I do it? Oh, would I do it? High reward, low risk, would I do it? And so GS Partners has put this thing out here and made it available for everybody under the sun. I don't know if y'all got some cats above the sun, but everybody under the sun. And this membership here is letting us all play in this $1 trillion market space. I remember growing up, I don't know, I'm a baby boomer, and it's like, oh, I just want to be a millionaire. Do you know millionaires are broke today? Because what happens is we always raise our living expenses to our income. Man, we still living check to check and got $1 million. I ain't talking about none of y'all, just illustration purposes. Man, is that a trip? Got $1 million and still broke. So look at this space here that we're talking about. We want you to play in because this is where we are.
Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, even Shiba Inu is up, much more than any other asset class in the world. People are making life-changing money with crypto. So instead of calling it a sham, instead of sitting on the sidelines, maybe people should be thinking, $2.5 trillion market cap? This crypto thing is here to stay. Let me make sense of it for you. MasterCard, JP Morgan, Bank of America, Walmart, Mercedes-Benz, the list goes on and on. These companies are all investing in crypto or crypto products with their users. Cryptocurrency is the next evolution of the internet. And Bitcoin, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Finance, art, real estate, banking, they're all going to end up on the blockchain. It's inevitable. The real question, which cryptocurrencies are going to be the champions of their industries? Which cryptocurrencies are going to make you rich? And which ones are going to zero?
Man, is that a trip or what? Everything is moving to the blockchain, whether we like it or not, whether we accept it or not, whether we believe it or not, makes no difference. When things are moving, there's always an undercurrent that's moving, whether you're paying attention to it or not. And we're just saying here, let's not be skeptical about something that's already really happening. Let's not try to prejudge something that's been going on for 12 years and we're just now figuring out what's going on. Let's not be in that sandbox. Man, that's a dirty sandbox. So how can we get in this space here? We're going to talk about this massive opportunity in this crypto space where everybody is trying to figure this thing out. And we have such a wonderful community here that you get to come in here and have a soft landing. You know how you can go down the slide and go into the water and you just have some fun. And there's some folks that's going in and hitting the ground. It's like, ouch. We're saying, listen, let's come over here and have a soft landing. Let's learn about this digital money. Let's learn and understand that it's money. And let's learn how to make that system work for us, this money system, make us wealthy, because we're going to know how to play with confidence and not be skeptical. I mean, I love it that Bitcoin has done what it's done because it has set the space. It has set the trend. It has obliterated any kind of things where people were trying to rationalize the economics of it, trying to just minimize technical care. I just know that it is something that has been trusted and working, and it created $3 trillion in 12 years when it took other traditional companies 45, 50 years to create just 1 trillion. Only 5% is in this space. And we're saying, listen, y'all, I don't know what kind of evidence that you think you need. I was already through when they said Bitcoin started at 0.003. You could get 3 Bitcoin for a penny. I was through then because I'm like, I don't have to be retold what's going on, because if it started at 0.3 of a penny and right now it's about, I don't know, 29, 28,000, people say, oh, it's gone down, it's gone down. Not for the people who got it below a penny. Now I'm going to put you in a position here to win, right? That's what we're doing here, right? So those who got it below a penny, because we always like to use that $100, ooh, if I had $100, I'd have got me some Bitcoin back then. No, you wouldn't have. I would have got me $1,000 worth. No, you wouldn't have. I would have been throwing down. No, you wouldn't have. So we're gonna give you a second chance, because G999, our coin that's on the blockchain, is under a penny right now. So you get to relive this all over again. What decision are you going to make? I have no idea. So these folks that held this Bitcoin, because $100 of the Bitcoin back then, today would be 33,333, just a magical number, because I get to multiply that times 58,000, and I get to see, I think I'm in the Billy. I'm in the Billy Club. All because I held on to an asset that I did not understand, but somebody introduced me and gave me a chance to participate. That's where you are now. You got a chance to participate in this space. I hope you want to learn about it. We're going to teach you all about it tonight. You got full access. That gentleman talked about real estate, art. I mean, all these different things that are coming onto the blockchain, and that's all in our ecosystem already. It's already existing. And so you get a chance to build wealth here with a $33 decision. I did not say 2,000. I didn't say $1 million. I didn't say 500. I said $33 to get yourself into the game. How many want to get in a $3 trillion space with $33? Everybody ain't coming, right? It's a $33 decision to get educated on something you don't understand. I said it yesterday. I would rather spend $33 at least 6 months so I can go learn something that I don't know, so I can get the confidence to move forward on the things that I know will make me wealthy. It's already been demonstrated. I just showed you. Can you imagine if you had started and I had started in 2009, because in 2008, my family, we lost everything. We had been millionaires before. I mean, we lost everything, had to start all over again. And you're trying to figure out, how do you start all over again and try to make up for all that time? And we're saying you can do that right here. And it starts with a $33 decision. I'm about to get a migraine. I don't even get headaches. Thinking about how people are missing this. That's why I understand that folks be missing the blessing, right? Be right there in front of them. Just right here. Right here. 6 inches away. And missing it. And so all this $33 is putting us in this space where all the millionaires and the billionaires are playing, and how they're doing their wealth transfers. And so now the next generation don't have to start all over again. Can you imagine your child not having to work 30, 40 years to end up with be broke? Can you imagine their children not having to start all over again, and so they don't end up broke? Can you imagine being in a position to be able to do that based on a $33 decision that you can make right now? Man, this thing is so beautiful. This NFT space here, this is so ridiculous to me. So ridiculous. But I like ridiculousness because we in the field, right? We in the game. We're not in the bleachers. We're not in the stands. You know, when you're talking about BMWs, right? That's kind of a rigid car, but I feel what it's saying because it's going to be billionaires, millionaires, and the W is witnesses or watchers. I don't know which one you are. But we're in the billies and the millies over here, and we're just trying to bring some other folks along because so that way you don't have to be mad talking about somebody didn't tell you. We're just trying to holler at you right now. This NFT market space makes no sense to me whatsoever, but it's still a $50 billion market space despite my opinion. And these are just illustrations of things that have been sold on there that people saw value in and understanding how they can participate in this market space. It's a $50 billion market space and you get an NFT with your membership here for $33. Do you have to think about this over and over again? I have no idea why. I mean, that's just, and just to know that we're in this Lydian world, in this metaverse space, and we're in here way ahead of the market space, further than a lot of them that's been talking about it. We actually doing it over here, and we put you in position in here with this same $33 membership to put you in position to get paid income for life. See, the blockchain, you can't shut it down. Oh, I hope I'm reaching somebody. You can't shut the blockchain down, but your bank can shut down. Your bank can go out of business and your bank can seize your funds. It's called the Bail-in Act. That means that you have no retribution of whatsoever, but the blockchain will protect your resources. I hope you hear what we're saying. And this blockchain space has created this big old metaverse, and all of these different instruments that you receive as part of your membership here, you get a chance to play in it. And you get to get paid in Lydian staters here, as well as the mining certificates, and all these things are in this space here. When this is our liquid coin. This is the coin that you can spin and turn it into dollars. People say, how do I spend the money? Turn it into dollars and spend it. And this is a part of this program here, and you get a chance to start doing this now. This is just so incredible to me. I just like how this thing, it goes up and down. And a lot of people, are emotional about the changes and the ups and downs, but we're not, because when you're paid in an asset, you don't worry about the asset because you're continually getting paid in it. So you don't worry about losing because you're always winning. Let me say that again for the people in the back. You don't worry about losing here because you're always winning here. I know it's a hard concept because we so used to losing and getting our clocks clean that we don't even know what to do. It's like, I just surrender. I surrender all. Is that a song? Man, you can surrender your apprehension, and if you can be any space where it is a high reward and low risk, this is the place to be, because if you're receiving income on a continuous basis and we teach you all this stuff, I don't see how you can lose. Man, oh man. And if you don't understand what's going on, where's my man? We're over in Dubai. I was using my lifestyle card over there. See how this thing works. Check this out.
Introducing the most flexible crypto card in the world. 5 traditional currency accounts, including USD, GPB, EUR, CNY, and JPY. Currency exchange rates better than high street banks. Manage all your crypto and traditional currencies with one simple platform. Add funds to your account via bank transfer, credit and debit card, or crypto proceeds. Spend or withdraw your funds anywhere credit and debit cards are accepted. Exclusive plastic, aluminum, stainless steel, gold-plated, and solid gold cards available. 24/7 global support in multi-languages. 24/7 professional concierge services. Up to 40% discounts on hotel and travel. Instant rewards from high street retailers. Fast delivery to over 100 countries. Order your GS Lifestyle card today.
That's a powerful card, and that card here is part of our platform, and you can secure your own card if you like and get to take advantage of this whole full-blown ecosystem and how to liquidate, because on our platform we learn how to buy, spend, save, hold, earn, everything in the crypto space. And so when you're here with GS Partners and Wealth Builders Worldwide, we're going to show you how to make sure that your money is making you money, and we can help you make it on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, however you want to do it. And the more that you participate, the more things are going to happen for you. So you're here now at the beginning of something that's going on, and we've been here. You know, one of the things that Nitsa Nakos always talks about, we out here with the machetes. I mean, we just knocking down the weeds and, you know, just trying to just clear, going through the forest, just trying to clear everything out. You know, we did cleared out the road a little bit, and now it's, you know, instead of it being just all this grassy stuff and all that, now it's, you know, it's a dirt road now. You know, it's still got some little potholes and all that kind of stuff. You're still navigating through it, but you know, pretty soon that super highway is coming in. But see, when a super highway comes in, it's a little bit late, but you're still in the game, right? So folks out here, we riding this thing. We riding, and we going through the highs and the lows. We having a good time, y'all. But it's like, oh man, ouch, ouch. But we still winning, right? Because we're accumulating these assets. And so we get a chance here now to share with others. You don't have to, it's not required, because you can still build wealth here, because every single thing on the platform is wealth. Everything is an asset. Assets put money in your pocket, liabilities do not. Do you know that when you don't have this membership, it's called opportunity cost. What do I do with this money, and what is the cost if I don't do it right? What is the cost when I do something else, when I could have done something like this that positioned me to change my whole life? It gets to erase all of the stuff that happened in the past. It gets to just do a clear slate and get to begin to see something grow. It's like going out in the garden in the back and planting all these seeds and saying, oh, look at this. Oh, this, how sweet and how wonderful. Oh, because I just settled down and I said, oh man, I got to start do something right. I got to get connected to this multi-billionaire because he thinks deeper than I do. And I get to learn how he thinks and how I can make some moves. And so with this $33 membership, it puts you in position to get paid in memberships and helping others do the same thing. You get to paid on GS Lifestyle card swipes. Man, this thing is so crazy. It don't make no sense. But you are a banker here. You get to become your own bank, and you get to benefit all the profitability centers of a bank. And because you're becoming your own bank, you get to participate in that. So what the chairman does, because he have a banking background that goes back 12 years, he's like, listen here, I already know all the profit centers, all this, but I'm going to turn the profits over to you all so you can participate in this as well too. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the legacy. Are you doing something for your legacy of your family, or you just around here chasing money? Could be both. I don't know. What you doing though? Somebody talk to me. What y'all doing? Listen, I just want to change the financial destiny of my family. I don't want my children to have to work 30, 40 years to end up with nothing. I don't want that for I don't know what you want. I just don't want that. I've had a you know what they say, a successful career, but when I was doing the traditional thing here, you know, we was thinking about Social Security. Man, that's an option. But if you can get paid on a profit center that's creating unlimited income, why in the world would you want to skip it? Why would you want to pass it by? I don't know. So what we're saying to you is that you can learn how to make money and get money as an issue out of the way. Is it going to happen overnight? No. Is it going to take some time? Yes. Am I going to have to learn? Yes. Might I have to read a book or two? Yes. Might I have to plug into some education? Absolutely. But the difference is, it goes back to the beginning. You know, Les Brown says, listen, you're going to pay a price now, you're going to pay it later, but you're going to pay a price. I don't know why folks think they're going to skip out paying the price. Now, I'm a baby boomer now, and I'm seeing people that I was reading about how, you know, one of the expressions that Warren Buffett says, if you don't know how to make money while you sleep, you're going to work until you die. I am actually seeing people working until they die. That ought to just raise up the hair on the back of your neck. I'm a baby boomer, and I'm seeing people like when you're in your 20s and your 30s, you could care, blah, blah, blah. I ain't worried about jiggity jack. I ain't worried about nothing. Man, but when you become a baby boomer, it's like, oh, let's check and let's see what the deal is. And I'm seeing people working until they die. That means they had never had one day of freedom. Not one day of freedom. Man, I'm thinking about Miss Valerie Best. She got a chance to retire when she was 32 because this gentleman, Mr. Ty Best, had a dream. Because somebody spoke freedom into his life when he was 28 years old. And he's like, I don't know what this thing is about, this freedom thing, but I got to get that. And he got a chance to free his wife at the age of 32. We lost her last year. What is the significance of that? In a traditional sense, she would have worked those 30 or 40 years, but she would have worked until she died. But because the man stood up for the family, I'm just trying to make it plain. Somebody got to stand up, but because she stood up, he stood up. She got a chance to retire at 32, and she had a whole life of freedom. And so when she passed, she was free. I don't know about y'all. Let me just read this disclaimer here so we can get up out of here, y'all. I'm about to fall out here. This is a presentation to explain the products and the community rewards potential offered by GS Partners and GSB. Every effort has been made to accurately represent GS Partners rewards plan and its income potential. All earnings or income examples are what depends solely on the ideas, techniques, knowledge, skills, and time vested into your independent business. GS Partners and GSB does not guarantee any results or success level and is not responsible for any decisions you make in relation to promoting our products or your business. All income examples used by GS Partners are not to be considered average earnings. We are not financial advisors, and we're going to give you financial advice. We're letting you know how this system works and how it can work, again, for you and I. Now, the magic and the beautiful part about this here is that if we could collectively come together and come into agreement and kind of move past the filters that we use to evaluate things when we have not the potential to really understand what's going on. I remember when Dr. Best said, you know, GS Partners is so far beyond everything that anybody has ever done that we technically aren't even qualified to make a decision. Because you can make a decision of no, not understanding what's going on here, and you will have missed the blessing. Because there's nothing else on the planet that puts you in position to have a well-rounded portfolio, well-rounded education, and well-rounded tools to put you in position to build wealth. That's why our mission is to provide individuals worldwide with the tools required to enhance your life, achieve your dreams, and build massive wealth. We say we're salespeople, we're a sales team, but we don't sell products, goods, and services. We just sell you on the infinite possibilities of your life and the power of your dreams, and we sell you on never giving up. That's what we do. You can give up, you can quit, you can do all, but that's not what we go. Listen, we're gonna fight for. We're gonna hold your hand. We're gonna do everything we can because we already know there's the dream, the struggle, and the prize, and folks do not like the struggle. You can pick up the book, y'all. Pick up the book. It's this little book I was reading. It's gonna be a struggle, but it's a prize. Oh my goodness gracious! Don't you know if you win at the end? Oh man, some folks say this ain't gonna win. Okay, listen. Okay, I'm sorry. I was just having a moment there. Charge to my head, not my heart. But listen here, y'all. This is the beautiful part of group economics when we can get ourselves out of the way and we can say, man, somebody just trying to make some money off me. When you get up in the morning, turn the water on, somebody made some money off you. Oh man, when you get in your car and drive somewhere, somebody made some money off you. You know, you put gas in the car, somebody made some money off you. When you get up and brush your teeth in the morning, somebody made some money on you. Stop the ignorance. That's why there are two classes of people, broke folks and wealthy folks. I ain't talking about none of y'all, just illustration purposes. Do you know that 95% of the population on the left-hand side is being told what to do for the rest of their life? And most of the times we have to change their time for money for the rest of their life? I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. There's some folks rocking that. But if you can get on the other side of understanding how the game works, you get to have it all. The word said you should kind of, I want to have the whole thing, right? The whole package. We're trying to give you the whole package, right? That's all we're doing. This is the membership rewards potential. It's, not an income claim, but it's just showing you how this actually really works in this system here. This is just 2 streams of income here. We got about 500. Don't even worry about it. Don't even try to keep up with all of them. So just think about it. Just think about this here when you can find 3 people with 33 bucks. And we can do this, and then those 3 find their 3. So this first 3 that you found, listen, y'all, listen, you're looking for ways to make more money. You want to get in this crypto wealth transfer? I got something you need to take a look at. That's it. You get paid in Bitcoin here. This income that's created here, where it says commission earned, this is paid to you instantly. As soon as someone starts their membership, boom, you get paid instantly, just like that. The blockchain will pay you instantly. And because they get a chance to duplicate what you're doing, because when things are simple and duplicatable, it creates wealth. And so here we're talking about how we create this wealth. Okay, those three tell their three, and it's like, okay, let's go find your three. Let's call them right now. 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 They got $33. Let's call them right now. And this thing goes out 9 generations. So you made 15%, and you know, now they said, listen, can I do what you did? Yeah. So now they make 15%, you make 5%, 4%. You get paid 9 generations. If we can help 9 generations of folks do this right here, this will create $51,000 a month in passive income. This is more money that can happen in 9 months, 9 years, 9 days, 9 hours, 9 minutes. But can you imagine that $50,000 is more than like 75% of the population makes in a year? Can you imagine if this thing of synergy and coming together that is possible? The word says it, you know, how sweet and wonderful, how beautiful it is when we come together. Woo, y'all ain't ready, but that's all right. 51,000. Okay, so let's say, you know, we've talked about some more stuff, because once we do all this and we duplicate and we keep on duplicating this, we're already changed our economic situation right there. But we already know this is a perfect theoretical example. Ain't nothing perfect. I don't say one thing was perfect, but this ain't perfect. This is perfect right here. If everybody would do it. And let's talk about these mine certificates. These things pay 18%, and now the new ones, now they paying more than that. But this is creating this $179 in commission that you get paid instantly. Can you pay your $33 membership with $179? Probably so, for the rest, you know, for quite a long time. But what if those 3 who told the other 3 that created the 9 did the same thing? Man, your membership for the year is already paid. But what if those 9 told 3 and those 27? Now you got some extra. Listen, this gets to the point where you're not even going into your pocket, that the system is creating the income. This goes down again. 9 generations can happen in 9 years, 9 days, 9 months, whatever. That's why if you know, y'all know this is like, you're trying to figure out what do you say to somebody to help them understand this when this is math. We're in the money business. And so you can't fudge this, because this all happens in real time. And that's why we were doing some of these where we'll do those live presentations, and we'll do this real time and show people this happens in real time. Okay, let's call your 3 up right now. Let's call them up right now. Let's see this right now. Let's show you right now how this really works. Would you just tell 3 people? Oh, heck to the no. You would like double, triple, quadruple this number. Look, Air Trey Muhammad starts with 500 on this first generation, earning 15%. So any of those people, those 500 people that do anything, he's going to earn 15%. Why would you want to tell 3 when you could tell 500? You could tell 1,000. Man, all we're saying is that there's no limit here. That's all. It's the limitation of your dream. What are you thinking about? I don't know. I don't know. Get the link of the person and share this with you so you can get yourself started. If we could get ourselves out of the way, can you imagine the wealth that would be created in a lickety-split amount of time? How many of y'all want to quit y'all stanky job? I'm just using that just to, you know, some people say their job stank, they can't stand it. I'm talking to those folks. Some people love their job. Yeah, you love your job, but what are you doing with the money? Because if you don't do the right thing with the money, it doesn't have to be our program, but we're just saying you will get rich here. That's what the chairman said. He said, listen, if you get an education here and you participate here and you have patience, you're going to be wealthy. Period. End of story. Full stop. Now, we get to listen to a billionaire telling us this. I don't know who you're getting your counsel from, but I would rather kind of listen to a self-made multi-billionaire than Pookie in there. Everybody got a Pookie in there. Pookie might know something, but I don't know. All we're saying is here is that if you have an opportunity to participate in a financial marketplace of $3 trillion and you're working with multi-billionaires to understand the money game and you don't understand it, it might be better to partner with somebody to understand the game, right? A person with experience is never at the mercy of a person with a theory. It's a bunch of folks out here with theories. They got Google theories. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. And you know what's so cool? You're gonna get educated, and you're gonna get educated some more. Is that a trip? You get to come into a platform that's going to provide you education 7 days a week, 24 hours a day for any place around the world to understand this $3 trillion market space. And that's just in the beginning. The cryptocurrencies, the stock market, everything is like getting smashed right now. Our little baby G999 is still sitting there just, you know, hovering around this 0.003, just hovering around 0.004. It's just hovering around. And we've been saying, oh, since the beginning, get yourself up to 1 million G999. You could get yourself up to 1 million G999. You could just sit back and wait. You could just like, I'm just gonna sit back and wait. I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna talk to them. I ain't gonna do nothing else. You could do that. That's a strategy. But why would you do that when you can share this with other people and help other people get educated and change the financial destiny of all those around you? I mean, it's worth doing that. That's why we do this each and every night, because we want to change, want to be a change agent for good for those that are coming along for this journey. You know, we're going to teach you here. Listen, you're going to get free first, you're going to get rich second, and you're going to be wealthy third. Did I say it was going to be easy? No. Did I say it was going to be hard? No. Because everybody got their own little mental capacity of how they deal with stuff, right? I don't think this is hard. It's a trip, but I don't think it's hard. It's hard when you're talking to some folks don't have a clue what the heck you're talking about. You're looking for folks that's looking for ways to make more money and want to get an education in this crypto space. If they want to do that, they're going to come here and they're going to win. So quit messing around. Let me say it another way. Quit messing around and get yourself started. Well, if I jumped to this screen, if you're sitting here pontificating over $33, that is a shame right there. That's all right. You can't even get those crab boils? You can't even get one of them for $33. What you gonna get for $33? You can get rich over here for $33. So quit playing around, get started. Let's get you started. We're here each and every day bringing this information out to you. We cannot cover all the content that we have in this program. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot of education that comes along with it. But in the meantime, you're going to get to learn. You get to earn while you're learning. And that's what we want to put everybody in position in, to be able to earn while you're learning. It's opportunity cost. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. And I'm so glad to be born right now to participate in this. Man. Oh, it's a beautiful thing, y'all. All right, y'all. So thank you for listening. We'll be back here tomorrow at 12 noon. They might be a little more calm than myself, but again, you still want to absorb what you can of this to get yourself and your family in position to change your life. So again, this is your friend, Brother Gregory McKay, all the way from Lansing, Michigan, bringing freedom to you. Whether you choose to take it, it's on you. You can take us out, Sister Peel.
Record.